Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a Truenet, and welcome back to Skyrim, where last time we got hold of the Bend Will Shout, which sounds a little bit on the sinister side, but these guys have already had their will bent, so possibly what I can actually do instead is free them. So let's give this a go.
Go!
And I think I've done it, you know. Marvellous. Yep. I've blown up the shrine. Oh, right, one of them. Luckily, I know how to deal with those guys, which is they're extremely vulnerable to being paralyzed. So if you guys just want to chill out. Actually, these guys are really, yeah, this was a really flimsy one. Next to the ones that I've actually faced inside the black books before, this guy seems not particularly tough at all. Yeah, going down nice and fast. And in fact, I think I will, if I can, leave the honor to the chief. And was that the chief? No, that was Edler. Whoever Edler is. Sorry, I thought you were the chief. What do you guys have on you, by the way? Giant pile of money. And nothing particularly good I don't already have on me. Marvellous. So, I've freed all these people. You guys got anything to say? Nope, they're just saying, oh, I feel so much better, and I'm not too surprised. Right, so I'm guessing these guys, once they actually get back to the town proper, will hopefully, if we're very, very lucky indeed, potentially be like, I don't know, normal shopkeepers and whatever. Maybe they'll even have some unique stuff. We'll need to check in on that. Right, back to Skull Village, and already some people seem to be back. Hello.
The elders talk of great cities much bigger than the village. But why would anyone need so many buildings?
Were you always here? I can't remember if she was actually always here or not. Fine. Job seems to be done. Let's go check in with the chief, see what he's got to say next. And good news, everyone is now safe.
You have prevailed. I can feel it.
Indeed, I have prevailed. All your people are free.
So it is. You have proven yourself an ally to the Skull, and so the Skull shall be allies to you.
Alright, so what's the next step here? Free the other guys from the other stones, I'm guessing?
If you have released the Windstone and broken the hold on my people, perhaps you can do the same for the rest of Solstheim. I doubt it will fully stop whatever Mirak is doing, but it may slow his progress.
Alright, nice enough.
I cannot help with that. None here can. You will need the knowledge Mirak himself learned. You will need to learn more about this black book.
Alright, so the books are actually central to the plot, not just a source of some nice little upgrades.
Mirak had this? This does not look like something of the dragon cult. It is a darkling, unnatural. I would have nothing to do with it. But the dark elf wizard, Neloth, he came to us some time ago, asking about black books. I believe he knows a great deal about them. Perhaps too much. Seek him out to the south. Be cautious, Dragonborn. There is something else at work here.
You know what? I should have called that. If there was going to be one person who would know everything I needed to know to save the world, of course it was going to be my Lord and Master Neloth. You know what? Any excuse to go back to him. Beautiful. So, yeah, I'm guessing you actually don't know anything else about the Black Book.
Our traditions do not speak of them, but they and Mirak are connected. You read a black book and saw him. And the book's power comes from the same dark source as that which corrupted the Windstone. But beware, you are now walking the same road as Mirak.
And yeah, actually, I'm not 100% sure what the Windstone is, so do you actually know what happens there?
The power of the stone had been corrupted. It was the source of the influence that had taken control of the Skull. Your shout broke whatever evil will controlled the stone, and restored its true nature as a conduit of the All-Maker's gifts. Freeing the other stones will diminish whatever dark influence is spreading across Solstheim.
Right, so I already know about the other stones, that's fine.
Freya saw that the tree stone now stands imprisoned in Mirak's new temple. I doubt that you can free it until his power is broken. But you may be able to cleanse the other stones. Even if this does not stop Nchardak, it surely will delay his return.
Right, so buried inside Marak's temple is in fact the 6th one. So I've cleared one, 4 more to go, and then one is apparently underground of the temple. I missed it, but thankfully I did just ask, so now I know where it is. And yeah, this is tied to your religion, which is the worship of the All-Maker.
You are an outsider, and I don't know if I can make you understand. I will try. The All-Maker is the maker of all things, and it is from the All-Maker that life flows like a great river. As all rivers must return to the sea, so all life returns in time to the All-Maker. I know our ways must seem strange to you, but the 9 gods of the Empire are equally strange to us.
8, actually. We just had this civil war over it. It's definitely 100% 8 now. Alright, and it looks like the village has indeed returned to normal. Good. So, would you by any chance be? Yep, here we go. A shop. Marvellous. Ooh. Somebody is selling very, very big piles of Stalhrim stuff. Well, this is very, very interesting. So, 2 swords, a dagger. Now, I'm not really sure how this stuff compares weapons-wise. Like, the thing is, its base damage, I'm pretty sure, is lower than some of the other stuff I could get. Or rather, its base damage is about the same as the highest stuff I can get. I think it's maybe just a tiny, tiny bit lower. But I can't improve it as much, because it doesn't rely on, say, the steel or elven skills to improve. So it might be worth taking some anyway, but there's one particular thing I do want, which is, if you'd be willing to sell me... No, I was kind of hoping for a shield, because my shield's glass, which is probably the worst thing I've got on me. So I would like to have a new shield on the go. Because even if it's better than the Ancient Falmer stuff, and I'm not even sure it is, I think it's just a tiny bit worse, because I've got the Elven Smithing perk, I can get these things up to ridiculously high legendary skill. So, yeah, this stuff's just going to be better. But I will most certainly take 1 Stalhrim sword, because I think there is one thing I can do with that that might make this worthwhile. So with all of my boosting gear on, but obviously with all of my stuff that increases my one-handed off, my legendary Dragonbone mace is at 120. This thing I can get up to 94 immediately. And this thing is, yeah, that's only 102. But that's without any potions increasing my smithing. So let's actually get one of those on right now, because I'm pretty sure I do have... yeah, weapon and armor 30% better for 30 seconds. Is there anything else I can do to boost that? No, I'm already wearing 4 bits of gear that are pretty much as powerful as they can be. Unless, of course, I had 4 bits of gear that were made under the influence of an enchanting potion, but we're really getting into min-maxing territory there. So fine. This strikes me as worthwhile. 1 blacksmith's draft right now. And that gets that up to 102. Fine, so pretty much exactly the same as ebony. Gotcha. Because, yeah, it uses the ebony perk, so it seems to be pretty much identical to the ebony. So it is a tiny bit weaker than the Dragonbone mace. However, I've been told, yeah, Stalhrim stuff gets bonuses to frost enchantments on it. So I might be able to make up the lack of raw power in a double enchantment that takes advantage of frost. And as far as I can tell, every other house here would appear to be, yeah, locked up and just a personal house and no other shops. Fine. So let's just quickly nip back to an enchanting table to see what we can do with this new Stalhrim sword. Because, added bonus of course, one of the stones happens to be right by Raven Rock where my enchanting table is anyway, so better and flipping better. So, legendary Stalhrim sword down in my house. Now, frost enchantments are better than any other, is what I'm told here. So, that would be worth 31. Hang on, so, cancel that in fact. And that would be worth 39. So frost damage is a lot more powerful on this thing. Now, what I really want to do is I want to double enchant it, therefore, with frost damage. And I can do that because my new chaos damage spell is, yeah, frost, fire, and shock. So I think though it's only saying 48 there, I think, oh, actually is it boosting all of them? Now that would be kind of interesting if it was actually boosting all of them. Okay, let's just kind of get that down there. So that is quite a few charges. Hang on. And then if I also put the frost damage on, so that will be 72 charges, which is a little on the low side. But if this was my absolute... Ooh. I kind of want this to be my ridiculously over-the-top mega weapon. Can't deny. You know what? I'm going to max it. I'm going to absolutely flipping max it. But before I do that, I need to actually use another enchanting potion. And I know I've got some floating around. Items enchanted 25% stronger. Yeah, that's got to be the one right there. So, I've also got, yeah, 2 for just 10% stronger. Am I going to be even making any more weapons? I don't think I am. You know what? Let's get this done. Enchanted Elixir. Boom. I've not got any armor or anything that boosts enchanting. So, item, Stalhrim, enchantment, chaos, max that out for, oh yeah, 60 points of damage. And then that frost up to 48 points of damage. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think we're going to do that. And then we obviously want to soul gem up. Black is fine. Let's actually put the spirit of my enemies into it. Boom. So, that is one nice, powerful sword. So, Dragonbone Mace, now I'm wearing all my gear that boosts my one-handers at 196. That is only actually 167. Okay, which is the same as my Ebony Sword Legendary. So, it's kind of fallen behind a little bit there, but I kind of want to give it a go anyway, just because it seems kind of hilarious. And maybe just keep Soul Trap in my other hand, because yeah, this thing's going to take quite a bit of charging up to keep going. It does look nice though. I'll admit, while I'm not kind of really sold on the armor, I find it a bit bright and gaudy, the weapon does look kind of badass, yes. In fact, I suspect we'll actually have the chance to give it a go very, very soon indeed, because there's another stone right here, and I suspect the stone needs to actually be destroyed, and when it's destroyed, we might just get ourselves... Oh. Do we have a monster? Yep, it's definitely exploding. And there comes another monster. Fine. So let's just see how you do. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think I quite like that chaos damage. That is making mincemeat of a Lurker Guardian. So you are going down very fast. Which it's kind of fortunate you are, because I've already used a third of the charge of this entire weapon. Oh, marvellous. Just flipping marvellous. Oh, wait, hang on. There was a second one over there. Sorry. I missed that you guys were just, like, dying. And not least as you guys seem to be doing literally no damage to it. Alright, seriously, guys. This is how it's done. So we'll just toss all that frost damage over there. And you seem to be in trouble. Lovely. Right, so possibly they're spawning more and more lurkers as time goes by. So, the next one might actually be spawning 3. Speaking of which, let's travel up the coast of the Waterstone, which once again I've already visited. Now, last time I was here, I think there was actually a cultist who showed up. If he'd like to fight me again, that'd be great. Tragically not. Fine. So, just a quick bend will over there. Destroy that. Now, stand way back, because I'd like to know what actually shows up here. And it is... just one. Right, a Lurker Vindicator. So we'll just basically one-on-one him, because he's being absolutely torn to shreds. No one else can be bothered to get involved, however. This is just on me. And the item has already run out of charge. Which means I should really switch over to something else. Oh, blimey. Has Marak just deployed a dragon to come and attack me? Is that what's just happening at this point? Because I feel like it is. Oh, yeah, good luck. Good luck using magic on me. Good flipping luck. Right, where's this dragon? Ah, here it is. Oh, it's a basic dragon. Oh, dear. I think you're not going to do well with... Oh, slightly odd, confusing camera angle choice. I mean, I'm assuming I'm winning. I'm just going to guess this is doing well right now, because someone else is also firing at it. I'm not sure who's actually killing it right now. Do I actually get the soul this time? And no, this was just a normal one. Mirak's not speaking to me, suggesting this wasn't sent by Mirak. So, in which case, I'm not... Oh, hello. Oh, also Reeklings have just shown up. That's... I'm just going to stab one of them through the chest. Felt like overkill, really. I'm not sure we really needed the animation for that. Right, now the Reeklings have all shown up. No, go away. Go the flip away. Right, eating a soul. Good. Right, so now I've actually killed a dragon, killed a Vindicator, and killed several Reeklings. Are we flipping done, or is that... No, there's more yet. There's more flipping yet, apparently. Well, you guys just naff off. Everyone just naff off, alright? We're done with the Waterstone. In fact, actually, let's just quickly maths this up a little bit, because we can actually maths this up. So, what's going on here is, yeah, on average, then actually 1.5 of those enchantments will trigger on an average swing. So that will do 90 points of damage off the Chaos enchantment, and then another 48 guaranteed of the Frost enchantments. So that's a total of 138. So 138 plus the 167 we've got on this thing. So it's doing just a little bit north of 300, of which almost half is additional magical damage with the Stalgrim sword. So when it's charged, it's really, really powerful. The Ebony Sword, meanwhile, is only doing 200 damage, but has the really excellent paralysis chance. Okay. Dragonbone Mace is 200 base, but also guarantees an extra 80 on top of that. So that's doing 280 guaranteed, and gets quite a few more swings in, I think. So not quite as powerful, and also DPS is going to be lower, because maces are slower to swing. Meanwhile, Dragonbane is, yeah, just doing, by default, 253 even if uncharged. So I should probably just basically leave that uncharged, because, in all fairness, the charge is only giving it the extra damage to dragons. Actually, I'm not sure whether the damage to dragons happens even when it's not charged. I assume not, 'cause it is listed as an enchantment. But maybe, yeah, I'm not sure. I think that is if charged. But anyway, my day-to-day should probably be using an uncharged Dragonbane, because that's actually pretty good, the uncharged Dragonbane, just because even though, like, technically the damage is low, because that's about 280 with a charged Dragonbone, 253 with a sword, DPS is probably going to be broadly in line with 280 on a mace. So yeah, I should probably just use the Dragonbane, like, day-to-day, the mace whenever I just happen to feel like it because it's cool, Ebony Sword if I need the paralysis, and in emergencies, crack out the Stalgrim. Now, more to do yet, the Beast Stone. This one I've already been to as well. But actually, by lucky coincidence, I've already been to all of them. So, wake up these guys, but unfortunately these guys might immediately go hostile to me, because, oh no, they're going hostile to each other. Well, that's just bloody inconvenient. Right. Lurker Guardian, hello. So yeah, this is an uncharged Dragonbane, but thanks to the fact I've improved it so much, because it's steel, we're actually taking this thing apart pretty quickly. So I can just straight up out DPS it. Lovely. In fact, I think I just stabbed it in the dick. Marvellous. Now, any surprises going on here? We've got, yeah, the guys who just woke up. Who were you? Okay, I'm going to save you from these Reeklings, because you're named, so you might actually be important. So, here we go. We got one guy trying to... No. You don't get to flee. You're going down. Lovely. You guys okay? Who are you? Do you guys actually want to speak? Fine, I can get some sleep. And, wait. Who's this guy exactly?
Those things had filled it up with slop for their beasts. Elmas helped me wash it out. But the fire still smells terrible.
Ah, these guys must be the guys up from Thirsk Mead Hall. Got it. And back down to the giant mushroom for one final one here. Go! So, bend the wheel, get rid of that, and that should be the 5th and final one out here, though the 6th is, we know, down in Mirak's temple. And once again, we've got on a view. But this time, conveniently, it's surrounded by warriors. And it's also just a guardian. So this guy's going to go down in no time at all. Lovely. But wait, we've got a bit more here. Cleansing the stones is done, by the way. One ash spawn just showed up. That's fine. Everyone seems to be wailing on that. Let me get around the back of it so I don't accidentally hit you. And down he goes. Right. Is that everything done? I think that's everything done. And the game is not immediately giving me, like, a follow-up to any of that. So, looks like we're done for the time being. Possibly I need to do that before the end of the game, but I've just done it now as I happened to already actually have visited all of the stones. And that brings me, right flipping here, back to my Lord and Master Neloth the Magnificent. So let's go check in with him, because apparently he is exactly the guy I need. Oh, Actually, before I do that, there is one more thing I do need to do, which is last time I found a black book I haven't actually read through, and some of the perks attached to those black books are really powerful. So I'm actually going to try and do that one now. So it was, oh flip, which one was it? Sallow Regent, I just remembered it was the Sallow Regent, marvellous. Let's get back in there and see what's going on this time. Yeah, tentacles, books, etc. Alright, terrifying tentacle library. What are we kicking off with? Ooh. Okay. This is new. Now it's not just tentacles in the weird goo piles. It's what looks like closed eyes. Okay, well, let's just leave those alone. Crack on our way here. What surprises have we got? Because, yeah, these places tend to have... Oh. Well, this looks like a fight arena to me. Yeah. Okay, these places tend to be puzzly. What have we got here? Well, we've got a soul gem, and that could be a book that's... Nope. If it was a skill book, I've already read it. Though, ooh. Detect Dead? I think that might be new. Oh, hello. Right, well, I've just accidentally annoyed a Seeker. Well, that's absolutely fine. Finish you guys off. And yeah, stick to the plan that we've actually got at this point. Wait. There's more of them. Yeah, hang on. Let's just get down some help quickly. And thankfully, those guys seem to be able to always detect Seekers even when they're invisible. So, yeah, Seekers going down in no time at all. Marvellous. Do check the corpses, though. The corpses sometimes have, like, spell books on them. There's one. Admittedly, I've had Fury for quite some time. But still, sometimes they spawn actually pretty good spell books. See, I've just learnt Detect Dead for the first time. I'm not sure I really needed it, but I do still have it, which is always welcome. Conjure Seeker I've definitely already got. That's a black soul gem. That's worth having. Okay. So far, just some free stuff. This place is... yeah. Weirdly quiet and not full of puzzles, because very often this place is the puzzly place. So, where's the trickiness here exactly? Oh. Okay, and just go, and then just, yep, jump up there. And we've got more stuff yet. Fast healing, I've definitely already got that one too. We've got, oh, I think I see you up there. That's fine. And we've got, oh, right. We've got you bastards. Except, are you standing over an infinite void? Oh, I think you are. Don't worry. I've got a plan because he's standing over an infinite void. So, just around here. Oh, la-di-da. You're immune to being foosed, are ya? Well, I guess we'll just deal with you the old-fashioned way then by just stabbing you a bit. Marvellous. Down you go. Right, actually, can I actually... Oh, no, he's gone. He's gone. Okay, now he's willing to fall off the infinite pit. Fine, whatever. And go, 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 nice and fast. Because those things do curl up pretty quickly. Right. On we flipping go. And I think I saw another one up here. In fact, I know I saw another one up here. Are we looking at... Oh, I think we might be looking at a puzzle pertaining to the light, by the way. Because the lights seem to be moving. And I think we've seen that before. That's kind of new. So, yeah, I suspect that's going somewhere. There's a puzzle related to the light coming up. In fact, actually, this particular lurker has fled. I can see a very faint marker. Okay. Yeah, there's a marker on my compass that looks like he's about... Alright, well... I guess technically, if you don't want to fight, I can't make you. Oh! Well, this one was fast. Okay, flamethrower, yeah, I've definitely got that already. I'll take a greater soul gem while I'm passing by. And there's also just a thing here. Okay, well, you guys just, like, watch my back just for safety. But fine. Let's have a little look, see what we got going on here. 1 terrifying chest. And I'll have a bit of free money there. And the rest of this is actually that good. Fine. Let's see what we got here then. So crack open the book. And 3 enchantments as usual, I'm guessing. Number 1, Seeker of Might. Combat skills are 10% more effective. Okay. Or, okay, fine. So this is basically the same choice I had to make at the very beginning of the game with the Guardian Stones. And all spells cost 10% less magicka. Okay, or stealth skills are 10%. What does it mean by effective? Because if it just means boosts the skill by 10%, then that's not that good, because my skills are already capped to hundreds. But if it just means 10% more damage, that'd be worth it. Fine, well, let's actually just, have the Seeker of Might for now. I know Dragonbane right now is 253 damage. So I'm going to accept that. Seeker of Might has been added. And now do I get... Yeah, I can get teleported out. Fine, let's just check if that's actually boosted. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's just a 10% damage increase. So now that's up to... Ooh, yes. Yes. I could deal with that. I can deal with 10% more damage on Dragonbane. Almost 300, even when it's totally unenchanted. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Back to Saltzheim. So, back to reality, back to the Giant Mushroom. And as it turns out, yeah, some of the Black Book dungeons are a lot shorter than others. Because up to now, some of them have been quite long and labyrinthy. That one was very, very short indeed. While on the other hand, the reward is actually pretty much the best one I've had yet. Just 10% straight damage increase. Oh, yeah. Every time. So, Neloth, my lord and master, my one and only, I have a favour to ask. Ooh, hang on. Ooh. I didn't actually see this in here. Hello. Right. I don't think this was here before. I think he's... No. This is the area that was previously, like, infected. And I fixed it. So now all this is here. Ooh. So now you're studying these guys, are you? And any journal explaining what's going on? Okay. It's kind of cool that because of stuff I've done, this room's actually changed. Right. Any chance you're willing to explain that room or otherwise talk to me about some black books?
My new steward is acceptable. If only he made better tea.
I know. It was the best I could do. So... anything else? No, I can't ask him about that room specifically, tragically. Unless, of course, he wants more help with the research.
Perhaps later. For now, I have a slightly more personal request. You see, I'm a collector of staffs, magical staffs, in particular those made by Azra Nightwielder. Through some divinations, I believe I've located one. If you retrieve it, I'll give you a staff of my own making. Nightwielder's creations don't really hold up in comparison to what can be made today, but they have a sentimental value for me. You understand?
Okay, very, very cool indeed. Azra staff. So, we might well get to that. Though, yeah, tell me who this Azra actually was.
He was the original Shadow Mage. His advances in magic are legendary. Less well known is that he was also a pioneer in the field of enchanting staffs. Every staff of his that I have uncovered has led me to greater understanding. Today we would consider his techniques rudimentary, but the genius is still evident.
Oh, I do like Neloth. Right, let's talk about black books.
You refer to the tomes of esoteric knowledge that old Hermaeus Mora has scattered throughout the world? What could you know of them?
Well, fun fact, I've actually found, no, I haven't found one. I've found, is it 4? Yeah, 4. I've found 4 so far and got to the end of all of them. And indeed, I'm actually best friends with Hermaeus Mora because I have read the Ogma Infinium. So that's kind of cool, I get to mention that.
Have you? The actual Ogma Infinium, that's it. I've searched for it myself for many years without success. Well then, you should know better than anyone that Hermaeus Mora is not to be trifled with. But he is subtler than most of the other Daedric princes, as you would expect of the Prince of Knowledge and Fate. You seem to have escaped the fate of many who find themselves ensnared forever by the law of his secrets. Or perhaps not.
Look, it's fine. Me and him are friends. He's definitely not planning evil things for me. So, yeah, I found a black book and I need to find more.
Found one? Yes. And you read it too, didn't you? Don't try to deny it. You've got the look. I can see it now. Dangerous knowledge is still knowledge and therefore useful. Usually it turns out to be the most useful, in my experience.
So yes, indeed, I need to know what Marak knows if I want to stop him.
Nchardak? The one all the town folk are always chanting about?
Yes, indeed, and he's trying to come back, because he went away, but everyone's a bit unclear as to how or why that happened.
Well, I knew something connected with Hermaeus Mora was spreading its influence across the island. I wasn't sure that it was in fact the same entity as this legendary namesake of the Central Temple, although the villagers seem quite convinced.
And yes, indeed, any chance you can point me in the direction of more black books?
Oh yes, they're not hard to locate once you know how to look for them. I have one here that I've been using to locate more.
Fun fact, if that's the one that used to be sitting on your enchanter in the other room, I already kind of picked that up and took it with me quite a while ago.
Yes, I haven't been idle while this fascinating madness engulfed Solstein. But my book isn't what you're looking for. I'm quite sure it is unconnected with this Nchardak. But I do know where to find a black book that can help you.
And yeah, first up, why are you so convinced the one that you've got that I've already read wouldn't be connected?
Oh, it is clearly not associated with the same power that has overtaken the island. And I'm not talking about Hermaeus Mora. These black books are all his, of course. No, what you're looking for is a specific book, presumably because Ncharda's power derives from it.
Right, so we're not always going to the same library, we're going to different iterations or dimensions or something. So not all of these books are leading to the same place, even though they look pretty much identical.
Yes, I do. I haven't been able to get to it, though. But maybe together we can unlock the secrets the Dwemer left behind.
Ah, why do we get the feeling that you're the one who's got the item that's going to let us into the really awesome flooded Dwemer temple thingy?
Forbidden knowledge was somewhat of a specialty of the dwarves, eh? You don't think they would just leave it alone, do you? It seems the ancient Dwemer discovered this book and took it to study. I found their reading room in the ruins of Nchardak. The book is there, but it's sealed in a protective case, which I wasn't able to open. But perhaps the two of us together will be able to get at the book. To Nchardak, then. Follow me.
Okay, I feel really, really flattered that he just said that, because if he thinks the two of us together can solve what he can't, then as a result, presumably, he thinks really highly of me, and that's really, really nice. Oh, I love Neloth. Neloth's great.
The book is housed inside that dome. I'll need to unlock the door for us. Let's get on with it. The Dwemer of Nchardak appear to have been fond of these control pedestals. Luckily, I found a cube to operate it inside on my last visit. I sealed the door when I left to keep out ignorant meddlers. Let me unlock it.
Very, very clever. Marvellous. The book is... oh, just inside. Okay, I was expecting a bit more of a big dungeon, but no, apparently this is indeed the reading room right here. Alright, let's get it done. Alright, so he's got his magic cube, which I can't help but notice he hasn't given to me. Alright, he's just insisting on keeping that for himself. And he's not just saying, I'm going to be your follower. He's basically assuming that he is the protagonist of this story, and I'm an NPC follower for him, which is marvellous.
The last time I was here, I only explored a small part of the ruins. I was here alone then, and I found an assistant is absolutely essential for this kind of dirty, dangerous work.
He's just marvellous, isn't he? He's just the best character.
Nchardak, the city of the 100th tower. In its day, it was the largest of the great Dwemer empires, and perhaps the most advanced. In the old stories, when the lords came to conquer it, It's said that Dwemer submerged the entire city beneath the sea until the invaders gave up. I have my doubts, but the city was a marvel of Dwemer engineering. Now reduced to this. As you can see, most of the lower levels of the city are flat. But is it hopeless? The old Dwemer pumps still seem to work. Watch.
Alright, control cube.
But the pumps only operate when a cube is in the pedestal. Unfortunately, they only have one cube. These 4 boilers provide steam to the room upstairs. They're shut down, but they still respond to the control cubes. So, if we can find 4 more cubes, we can turn these boilers back on and restore steam power to the room upstairs. Then I should be able to open the book's protective case. Bring that cube. We'll need it.
Alright. Ooh! He's letting me hold the cube. Nice. So.
Yes. Here we are. This device shows the location of 4 more cubes in this section of the city. It looks like most of the cubes were moved to the lower levels, perhaps to try to control the flooding before the city was abandoned. Interesting. That would suggest that the city must have originally sunk during the first cataclysm of Red Mountain. Or that the Dwemer's servitors continued to try to preserve the city after their creator's disappearance.
He's a very good tour guide as well. He's marvellous.
3 of the cubes are through here. This seems like a sensible place to start. You should be able to unseal this door with the control cube I gave you.
So through we go to the workshop. And we've got here, aha! Another one right away. Good. So there's one right there. And also some spiders. And he immediately starts, ooh! He goes straight in for something. Ah, he summons Ash Guardians. That's cool. That's very, very cool indeed, which makes sense given he was studying that sort of magic. He's also got some, wow, that's a pretty bloody powerful fire magic there. Well done. Okay, so, where are we starting off here? Right, there's something through here, including, ooh, yeah, the ballista throwing lads and also a centurion. Fine, but that's probably the Skyrim door at the end, so we have to go down first. Now, fortunately, if he's actually going to be casting, and I also am casting, we're going to have a lot of help here. Ooh.
These must be the great workshops of Nchardak. Impressive, even in ruins. In the city's days of glory, it was reputed to be able to assemble a complete automaton in a single day. Much of the Dwemer's army, the Battle of Red Mountain, must have come from here.
Okay. And this looks like a thing I could activate.
Oh, good. Now we can see if we can find a way to get that next.
Neloth, you might want to be careful. And these guys gonna wake up. Oh, and that has... Ah, that's lowered this water level. Fine. Well, let's just start working on this. Provide a bit of... Ouch! These guys still hurt a little bit, though. Actually, they're not as bad as they used to be. They still hit pretty hard. These guys do still just keep hitting pretty hard. Let's just get behind them as best we can. Yep, fall behind my friends. Take out you bastards. And Dwarven Spheres are... Does anyone know which one? Okay, that one is hopefully mine. Good! Good it is. Great! So, cleared out this. And we've got ourselves... the control switch. So now I'm down to... No, that was just a switch. That's opened up some steps there, which is fine. This is... Ah. This is cool. Centurion that hasn't actually woken up yet. Very, very cool indeed. And more up here. Oh, yeah, I figured that one might be about to wake up. Right. So... basically, everyone just do a whole bunch of flipping conjuration and we'll just swarm the bastard. Yeah, there we go. That'll do it. Oh, it's just a basic one. Oh, sorry. That might have been overkill there. I kind of thought he would be, you know, tougher than that. But as it turns out, I think we got that. Lovely. Right. That's probably enough help. So, we've cleared out that. That's just a switch. The red ones are also just switches. So activate a switch, and that's... Ah, that opens up this way. Not that really helps me much, but I guess it opens up the way to here. Fine. Open up the door, and I think if I loop round to the left, I should get round to the cube I saw previously. Though there's also... to the right. Ah, random chest. I'll open that. Literally nothing of value, no matter. Always good to just slowly get that lockpick towards 100. Because, yeah, I'm leveling up very slowly right now because most of my core skills are already at 100. And I don't want to legendary them. Just because if I did... Yeah, there we go. There it is. If I did, I'd end up in a scenario where I'd be much, much weaker in a fight. So grab that. Lovely. So that's now up to 2. Obviously, some things wake up and aren't thrilled by that. Any more? Oi! Leave Neloth alone! I won't have any harm come to my master.
Fortunately, the fuel-weaved tree shuts down the corresponding pumps, raising the water level. We'll have to be careful.
Ah. Okay. But that is fine. Because, yeah, there's not one down there. There's one over here now. And actually, wait, hang on. There's one up there that I need to pick up. And presumably there's also another one that's going to be down this way. Except maybe I should have... Ooh. Is this an underwater tunnel? Is it? Oh, wait, hang on. I might want this one to be flooded. Yeah, hang on. Hang on. Yeah, exactly. No, Neloth, it's fine. Don't worry, Neloth. Like, I know you think I'm an idiot, because next to you I am, but I've got this. Because if I actually take this cube away, water level goes up. I'm up to 3, and I need 4 from this area. And then I think we can... Lovely. Marvellous. Okay, this is cool. Actual flipping puzzles that require a tiny bit of thought. That's always... Uh-oh. Oh, I know what room we're in. I know what room we're in. Okay, also... Ouch! The bloody spiders have woken up. Right, have you woken up? Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure you've woken up. So let's just quickly send some stuff up. There, yeah, there we are. So, the 2 Moiras will take care of the actual ballista. You're going to wake up, aren't you? You're 100% going to wake up. No, don't wake it up. I might be able to get a sneak attack on it. And there we go. Lovely. In fact, I just one-shotted a master because I'm just that damn badass. Right, so we got this thing here. Before we take that... Oh, hello. Something hidden around the back here. Dwarven Great Sword of Flames. Nothing major. So when I pull this up... Yeah, the water level's going to go up. But that's fine because there is... Have I got that? Yeah, now I've got the 4. That's all of them. Now we can actually head through here. Grab anything this guy's got, which is not much of note. And presumably... Uh-oh! Right, we got another one over there. So, ow, bloody hell, those things do hurt a little bit. Right, hide, let someone else take the impact. Hit this thing, because that will presumably lower the bridge, and that will also get me through here. Lovely. Oh, yeah. My new upgraded sword with the extra 10% damage. That's pretty damn good. So, I've got 4 control cubes. I think he said I needed 5, didn't he? I think so. So, if I bring Neloth back to the central area, is he now going to look at this side and tell me about somewhere else I need to go? Come on, Neloth. Tell me what's going on, because next to you, I clearly just don't have a clue. Or is 4 actually enough? Where's he going? He's going for a swim.
You'll need to lower the water level before we can proceed any further.
Well, that's fine. I've got 2 control cubes there. So that should lower the water level to lower than we've seen before. Something, however, has also just woken up. Oh, hello! It was spheres, would you believe? Alright, so now we can indeed get down a bit. And he's going down over in that direction, down towards the flipping... Okay, I'll send him some reinforcements just for safety. You guys just go over there and have an investigate if Neloth needs any help. So, now we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, on top of the 2 to low... No. No, because I can actually increase the water level by 1 level and still have access to this area. So actually, what I can do now is I just need 3 more, because 1 for up top to keep this uncovered, and then that will actually be enough. So as Neloth wants to go over in that direction, let's actually go and send him some reinforcements, because he's actually under attack a little bit right now. So send in the help. Lovely. I think he's already weakened. No, I think he already killed one of them, in fact. Marvellous. Right. Over here. No, I think he pushed off the edge. He's just pushed off the edge. That's fine. This is not a master one. This is a basic one. And down it goes into the water. Well, hopefully someone else is going to take care of that, because I don't really want to go and kind of find it in the water. Right. Well, I guess it is me that's going to go find it in the water. Oh, no. Someone else is going down there. Good. I think someone else killed it. Great. So, I've still got... Yeah, I've still got as many as I can have, because I need to have 2 down to access these lower areas. So this is all fine. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. Fine, I've still got 2 on me, I think. So now we're into the aqueduct. Okay, this is cool. And, oh, hang on.
Require more swimming around in this filth.
When you say the last cube... I've got 2 on me. Then there's 1. Yeah, so I do need 1 more. Sorry, Neloth, I'm falling behind, clearly. Right, so I've got things I can do here. What does this do? Ah! Right. Series of things. That... Okay. That one just makes that one go, what, up or down? This one makes this one go down and down. So, okay, hang on. That one needs to start... Hang on, no, stop. Neloth, stop. Sorry, Neloth. Just leave it, because I think I can actually set this up in such a way as all of them do what we want. So that one is... Okay, now, okay, hang on. Now if I touch this one now, that goes down, that goes up. And now if I touch this one, they both fall. Right, job done. There we go, figured it out. So... That should now be all of the bridges activated. And also you're fighting something. What are you fighting exactly? Oh, it's just a little spider. It's fine. So, yeah, we've definitely got it right, because now all the spiders are coming out. I might just very quickly nip underwater just to double check there's nothing going on under the water, because sometimes stuff is hidden under the water. And it looks like it's... Actually... There is technically a grate down here that's not up on the surface. Oh. Right, I need to lower the water level in order to operate that, because there are doors down here. So I need the water level lowered. So I need to temporarily give up 1 of my cubes to make that happen. Gotcha. So, loop round all these passages I've just opened up. That needs to be opened from the inside. And then I've got, yeah, 1 control pedestal. So give up 1 of my cubes. That's also just caused something to break down there. Fine, so that's just opened up. I think that's just opened up a convenient shortcut. No, it hasn't. It's just, something just fell over for some reason. Fine, I'll let Neloth take care of that, because he's magnificent, so he can handle that by himself, no problem. The problem is, good. I'm not stuck down here. I can just take the staircase back out again. So... This area fell down. Yeah, something just fell down here, and also just a random chest. Fine. But where I really want to go is down this side, because I've still got myself 1 here. So I can activate the controls. That opens up that. Does that also open up the other side, by the way? No, the other side's not open. So I'm assuming we're looping round the back to get to the other side. And oh. There was a sudden... Wait, what? Oh, that's just the weird effect from the boiler glowy thing. Okay. Got to be a bit on the careful side in here. Because... Okay, what did I just say? Who just stepped on a train? Oh, it was me. That's fine, that was just me, it's okay. So, avoid any of this through here. Now, we know about these lads already. Luckily, they seem to be pretty generous on this occasion. It's just straight through. And put the switch down. That gets rid of the traps and opens the door. And... Okay. Avoid the trap panel. Just grab the thing. And that's caused some form of problem. Probably the water level 2. Yeah, the water level's rising. But that's okay, because I can just swim out. Are you up there, by the way? Has he just grabbed the cube up there? Presumably he has, and that's going to make the water level go... Yeah, there we go. So, water level's now possibly too high for us to actually escape the way we came in. Or can I just swim over there? Also, new chest.
That was easier than I expected. I'm glad you were here to do all the hard work. With the cube I retrieved from the pumping pedestal, we should now have 5 cubes. Exactly what we need. Now we can finally see about getting those boilers started.
Okay, that's good, but how exactly do we get out of this room? Because can I actually open this door if I'm underwater? Oh, good. It's not actually underwater. I can just swim up to this area. Marvellous. So I've got 2, you've got 1, then there's 2 up top. Fine. Though actually, wait, hang on. Isn't there a bit more? No, wait, Neloth. You just... Okay, you head on your way. I just want to check one thing first. Because over here, there's an area we haven't actually been to yet, right? Because there's... Well, there's something back here. We never actually opened this area. So, how exactly do you get round there? Because I don't like leaving an area when there's still an area I haven't actually explored there. So, hang on. I'm just going to quickly double check this doesn't let me get anywhere. Well, round the other side, there's this over... Hang on, there's this over here. Yeah, this is where the thing would go if we were to want to lower the water. I don't really want to lower the water. That doesn't help me very much. Because, yeah, what I'm interested in is these 2 rooms either side. So let's just take that back off again. What I'm interested in is... This room over here is... Also, hang on, can I climb up using this rock? I might be... Ooh! Aha! Aha ha ha! And when I say aha... Oh, Neloth's not here to help me. Fine, I'm on my own. Right, Moira, you may not quite be Neloth, but you're going to have to do the job on this occasion. Right, so this is just like a little one-off room round the back here, and as it turns out, yeah, with my upgraded weapons, not so flipping bad. And what do we... Ah! Ah ha 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 ha! Right, I just got one of the crystals, and ooh, Stalgrim mace. Okay. That's pretty powerful, but I've already got my Stalgrim thing. I don't need another, to be honest. Well, I'm glad my gaming instinct served me well right there, because, yeah, the moment he said, oh, let's leave this room, it's like, wait, but there's a door we haven't opened, Neloth. There's a door we haven't opened. There's clearly more to do here. Right, so we've got that. Now, round the other side as well, because, hang on, was that just a thing I failed to notice round here? Okay. I can see something through here. I'm just not quite sure. So there was a switch there, but there's not a switch here. This is all very odd. Okay, well, I don't see anything else in this room. I've been through this whole room. Okay, I'll leave that because I think I just needed one more anyway. So let's leave this for now. We may need to come back here. Just remember this is here for later. Now, before we actually go raising the water level again... Yes, I know. I want to check what's going on down here. Because this area, we're about to re-flood. So I just want to quickly check what's going on this side first. And the answer is... Okay. Put 1 cube in there. And that will presumably lower the water even further. Yes, it will. Okay, so now right down to the bottom, but I've still got 1 spare because of the extra one I've picked up. That gets me just a random chest with, honestly, nothing major on it. Admittedly, a paralysing weapon's nice, but I've already got one, so that's okay. Yep, we've actually managed to lower the water right to the bottom. This feels optional to me, because at this point, he was just encouraging me to get the 4... and then just shove them into the boilers. But let's actually have a look, see what we've got going on right down at the base here, just in case there's another little sub-area before we actually get done with this place. Now I know there's potentially those dwarven crystals here. Oh, actually, this appears to be... almost weirdly, well, another chest, I guess, but that's kind of, yeah, weirdly small amount of reward. Yep, far as I can tell, nothing else down here, just a couple of nice, easy chests, which I suppose is a nice to have. Right, clamber back up then. So now, grab this cube on the way past. That'll get me up to 2. Then what I need is to grab one of the 2 cubes from up top, but not both, because we can't reflood this area. So yeah, I just need one of these 2, but we still need to leave one. Now, one gets left here, unless you're planning to... Hang on, don't we need... Okay. Don't I need to, like, leave one of these? We only need, like, one more. Like, this should be it, right?
You'll need the cube I picked up to start all the boilers.
Well, hang on, aren't you holding one right now, or are you planning to shove... Okay, I think he's planning to put his up top for whatever reason. So, okay, I'll grab this one. Right, that's going to cover up the thing, though. So, you need to put... Yeah, but... You're holding one of the cubes.
Here, I picked up this cube for you.
Okay, you could have just handed it over before, but alright, fine, whatever. Also, what's your view on who Hermaeus Mora actually is? Because I'm potentially not going to trust the tentacle god.
If you have to ask that, you'd probably be best leaving his books to wiser heads than yours. Like all Daedric princes, he's not to be trifled with, but he is subtler than most of his ilk, appropriate for the Prince of Knowledge and Fate. Many scholars and lore masters have been ensnared by the lure of learning the secrets that only Hermaeus Mora possesses. But don't worry, I have no intention of joining them in their endless search through the infinite halls of Apocrypha.
Okay, intriguing. So, this is something so dangerous, even Neloth's not interested in it. Which is probably very, very worrying indeed. So, water level goes back down 1 level. And now, if I just hop down here, there should be 1 space left. That should be the job.
Good. It took longer than I hoped, but at least it's finally done. Look out! Another steam centurion!
Oh, we got 1 more Centurion to kill, apparently. Right, deploy a bit of help in here while he just does a bit of a spin. Oh, he does not seem to be that tough at all, actually. Right, get around the back of him. And oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Even the masters are a bit on the Scrooge side. Right, well, hopefully he might have been guarding something. I'll take the jewels and the soul gems. Anything back here? And 1 basic chest, fine. And nothing much, but I'll take the money, fine. And also some enchanted weapons and whatever. Lovely. Right, well, let's go release the book then. And once again, Dragonborn impressing me. Like, one of the problems with Skyrim is too many of the dungeons are just, here is a straight line, work your way through a row of enemies. But no, here in Dragonborn, there's actually some really cool stuff going on. So, back up in this room. Steam has been restored. Button needs to be pushed. And that causes slightly ominous creaking. There we go. No, I'm not going to take this.
At last. I hope it was worth it. Please, be my guest. You deserve the first look. Besides, it could be very dangerous. These books are known to drive many people insane.
Yeah, I figured that might be why he wanted me to have the first look here. So, the 5th one I found.
What's the worst that could happen? Well, you could have your mind sucked dry by Hermaeus Mora. But that's supposed to be very rare.
Incredibly reassuring. Let's give it a little bit of a look-see here. And...
oh, good. Be sure to say hello to Hermaeus Mora for me.
And why do we get the feeling that's exactly what Neloth was expecting to happen? Marvellous. Now, anyone want to say hello to me? Given this is actually a plot mission? No. Apparently not, though. We've got some new stuff here. A big turning, twisting corridor. Flippin' marvellous. And a new scryer. So potentially I presumably have got to get those two things timed together. Yeah, that seems about right. It's good to be back in the infinite corridors of the Apocrypha, apparently. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'd say let's call it a part there, as we've actually made a bit of story progress and had a very, very cool little dungeon. And apparently this is indeed one of the books I actually want. And we have begun the quest, A Gardener of Men, which is a slightly concerningly titled quest, I'll admit. So, we've presumably got a bit of a big dungeon here as well. This is not going to be a short one like we had a minute ago. I'm guessing we're trying to find our way to whatever that is up there. And we will get to that next time. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Skyrim. Thank you very much, and goodbye. No, sadly, I cannot be the Santa Claus of murder tonight. So apparently, even though this thing is... Oh, no, no, you can't. No, you most certainly can't. Okay. Is that the symbol meaning I'm about to pull her over? Yep, there we are. There we... Oh! I feel like she didn't necessarily survive that. No, she's very dead.